president of business operations for the 76ers.
Mr. On Brand himself.
I got told I was on brand today. See that?
Oh, absolutely. From the shirt to the look, the shorts, we got everything going here.
I need to stay
Chris
on
Heck,
brand
by the way.
for you. Chris Heck, yes.
Yeah.
Chris Heck, I tell you all the time that my shirt was on. Remember I had the shirt, and then you're like, that hat doesn't have enough stars.
Right. You had some knockoff that.
But I bought it at the Wells Fargo Center.
Listen, I feel like it's on me to give you a new one.
Okay.
Like,
from
Dave
a former
Scholler will deliver new gear for you guys next week.
That's what I like
That's
to
what we
hear.
got to hear.
Let's put it on Dave.
Okay, now
All
remember, he's big and I'm bigger.
we got you covered. I mean, just following Dr. J. He's a big fella, huh?
Oh my God, I said to you, I was like a little kind of, shell shocked. See, you're standing there. I said, that's Julius Erving. You just smiled like, yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's still a legend, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, he's got the biggest hands of a man I've ever shook hands. Doing this job, you shake hands with a lot of guys.
Yeah.
They might be the biggest hands I've ever had engulf my hand in my life. Now, I got small hands, but he might have
massive.
4 of my hands.
We got to get you to shake hands with Joel Embiid.
Yeah?
Yeah, Joel.
He'll swallow Doc's hands. But Doc looks great, huh?
He really does.
Looks like he'd be playing right now.
Yep, looks happy, looks comfortable.
Yeah.
He said he gets to about 10 or 12 games a year, so he tries to come back as much. And
he's coming on the trip with us to China in a couple weeks. It's gonna be fun.
Are we going on that trip too? You need any?
Hey, listen, I defer to Dave Scholler on that.
Another. All right, Scholler, you got a lot on your
told him
plate
I expected him to be here, so I said, if you're not here, I'm going to take all the shots.
That's right. That's right.
How's the week been? I know we talked earlier in the week. You were in Ocean City Tuesday. You were in Avalon, Sea Isle, Wildwood all week here and now here. So how's the week going?
Well, I think we got a bit lucky.
You were at
Cape May. We got a bit lucky with the weather. The best week of the summer.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, and the fans came out in droves. It really has been awesome. Dunkin' Donuts has been activating. We've had the merchandise. We've had the dance team and the dunk squad. It's really been cool. All of our young players are out here signing autographs, and it's really been a robust 5-stop week. Probably about an average of 3,000 people per stop. Pretty amazing.
For your department and what you're doing, just to come down on a summer day when you go to the beach. It's the last week of the summer, people trying to fit it all in, and to see not only the amount of people, but to see all the different merchandise of your brand walking all over the Jersey Shore. It's got to be pretty cool to see everybody proudly displaying their stuff.
It wasn't that long ago when everyone was wearing a Cleveland LeBron jersey or a Golden State jersey.
Well, we talked about that.
Haven't seen one today, mind you.
We talked about that, how in today's world, the young kids sometimes they're not even a fan of a team, much more that they are a fan of the player in your league.
Right.
And kids in this area were wearing Curry jerseys or LeBron jerseys or Durant, and now they're wearing Simmons jerseys.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all the events like this in NBA cities probably have a lot of Simmons jerseys and Embiid jerseys in other cities, and that's got to be cool.
It is cool. And, when you go to another city and you see something Sixers, pretty awesome. You know something special is happening. But even a few years ago, when everyone was wearing something else, I mean, the NBA is a league of superstars, and it's a league that transforms the culture, the pop culture that we live in. And we have 2 guys that are from different continents, and they are global superstars, and they're only going to get bigger. So to have 2 superstars on any team in any league is unusual. And to have 2 under 25, extraordinary. So I think everyone's excited about this team. We think we got a long run ahead of us.
Yeah. You can almost credit those 2 guys that you're referring to, Ben and Joel, for where we are today. Because I was there the day at Jack's place in Avalon when those 2 guys were there, and the lines were so outrageous that I'm sure maybe it was discussed beforehand, but somebody had to say, we're too big for this.
We walked. I remember we walked I walked with my family to see where the end of the line went to get in. And it actually went to a block before the sand on the beach. And it was like, that was definitely the pivotal moment where, hey, we're on to something really special here.
We were doing the show there that day, and I remember watching the line, and you know, at this point, neither one of those guys had ever stepped on the floor before, and yet the demand to see them was that big, and it goes right back to the star power of this league, and that you guys have too. So the pressure's on you to keep getting the money in.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take this chance anytime. Like, it's so funny, you know, how popular you become when you're associated with a team that is this hot right now.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, you know,
10 wins. Yes.
I didn't have a lot of people asking me what I did or care.
Right.
But now it's a lot more fun, and that goes for everybody that's part of the organization, part of the fandom. The community is awesome.
Now, you heard me earlier joke about on brand, but how much of the Stixers, the drum line, like how much of that, does it all fall under your purview of like?
It does, yeah. And, you know, you can see the continuity is there, the different touch points. Our fan base, you know, 76ers basketball is so unique to Philadelphia because we do attract all people. And it's all ages, it's all neighborhoods, it's everybody. And I think this extension of these brands, the brand itself, from the dancers to the mascot onto the different entertainment groups, really resonate with different people. And that's great because we want everyone to feel like this is their team.
Right. And the game experience, probably from when you first got into it, like you're always tweaking and trying to make changes.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, we were talking to someone like World Be Free and talk about the spectrum. Like, you sit back to games like that, you can hear the guy cracking his knuckles in the next row. It's a different world now.
It is. And I think that the NBA is just on a rocket ship. And maybe the 5 to 10 years back, the community, the Philadelphia greater community, didn't realize how fast this was taken off, you know, for many reasons. But now they do, and they're on board, and they're buying in, and it's really fun. Because what better place to get on a rocket ship for sports than in Philadelphia, right? So, you know, we're very, very fortunate to have the fans that we have.
And not for nothing, Joel Embiid is a marketer's dream.
I
mean, I know that the coach may hold his breath sometimes when he's out there playing tennis or he's out there running through the streets, like, you know, like, hey man,
bicycle kicks.
Right? Don't
you know what?
Yourself, but
he seems to be magical, right?
Yeah.
And let's just hope that he keeps taking care of himself and he keeps with his work ethic. I mean, the guy is really. One thing that people don't know is that he's super, super smart. So I'm not so anxious about him. I don't lose any sleep about him because the guy really knows what he's doing.
Right.
And, you know, when he's playing pickup ball, you know, look at his shoes. He's not wearing flip-flops. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing.
Yep.
So
No
he's in good hands. We're in good hands with Joel and then Ben. I don't know if you saw the latest clip on social media, but boy, I'm excited for a couple weeks from now. He's going to tear this league up.
Do you guys watch the social media? Like you're telling me you guys watch like to see Markel's, like, I'm telling you, that follow-through picture, it looked like you would put that on a young kid's wall in his room. Like, this is the way you want to look when you're done shooting.
Yeah.
Like, are you guys following his Instagram feeds?
Oh yeah, sure. But you know, we have our coaches that are there with him, and whether it's in California or down in the DC area or in Philly. But so everybody's well in tune of his progress, and the guy's working hard.
Yeah.
He's a great young man, and we're all rooting for him, and it's going to be exciting for him coming out this year.
All right, Chris Heck, we are here at the Sixers Summer Short Tour.
Come down. We're here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful day. We got a great spot with the shade kind of keeping us out. We got a big crowd. I think Doc's out there speaking right now, so we got a big crowd around the basketball court. But we appreciate, as always, a couple minutes stopping by.
You guys have been huge help with us, and quite frankly, a big part of our brand. So gear on us this week. I promise you.
Like
call me out if you don't get it.
I like it.
And,
I like
we're going to
Of
deliver.
course, you say that the week when you know I'm on vacation. I can't call him out when I'm not on the air.
Whoever signs for the gear, that's up to you. But get a good friend in the office to sign for you.
Right.
All right,
no
Chris.
doubt,
Thanks,
no
man.
Doubt.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks, Chris.